At the beginning of the new millennium, a show appeared on screens that defined an entire generation of motoring enthusiasts. Top Gear, with its boundless passion for cars, entertaining approach, and unique challenges, quickly became not only an icon of British television, but also a global phenomenon. In this document, we delve into the fascinating story of Top Gear, a show that revolutionized how television approaches cars. The spotlight shone brightest on three men: Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and James May. These three gentlemen became not just the faces of Top Gear, but also symbols of motoring culture. Together, they explored every corner of the world, overcame numerous challenges, and often found themselves in unbelievable situations, delivering unforgettable television moments to viewers. When the era of Top Gear suddenly ended, it was not the end of their story. The trio found a new home on the Amazon Prime platform, where they launched the show The Grand Tour. This new series built on the legacy of Top Gear with similarly thrilling challenges and journeys around the globe. Now, as the Grand Tour also approaches its end, it is time to look back on their incredible ride. But what led to the end of their era on Top Gear? What paths did they choose after leaving the legendary studio? And what are they doing today? Prepare for an adrenaline-filled adventure full of fast cars, controversies, and unforgettable moments. We will take a closer look at the lives of three men who changed the world of motoring entertainment. Jeremy Clarkson. Jeremy Charles Robert Clarkson was born on April 11, 1960, in the picturesque town of Doncaster, Yorkshire. His life journey is a story full of twists, from humble beginnings to becoming a national celebrity. He grew up in a family where his father, Edward, ran a small tea shop, while his mother, Shirley, was a teacher. Family finances were always tight, which shaped Jeremy from an early age. Luck smiled on them when they created Paddington teddy bears, fictional characters from children's literature, as a gift for Jeremy and his sister Joanne for their birthdays. The teddy bears caught the attention of everyone who saw them, whether on a walk in the park or during a visit. Jeremy's parents began mass-producing and selling them. The new business thrived to the extent that it caught the attention of Michael Bond, the owner of the rights to Paddington. Michael wasted no time and, through his lawyers, sued Edward and his wife, demanding an explanation. Edward and Michael happened to meet in an elevator, where Edward apologized for the infringement. Fortunately, they quickly resolved their disagreements and became friends. Michael granted Edward and his wife the rights to continue producing and selling Paddingtons worldwide. From then on, the Clarkson family's business flourished, allowing them to enroll Jeremy and his sister in the prestigious Hill House School in Doncaster and later in the renowned Repton School. Jeremy attended Repton alongside former Top Gear executive producer Andy Willman and Formula One engineer Adrian Newey. However, his school years at Repton were fraught with difficulties. He was expelled for drinking alcohol, smoking, and causing disturbances. These experiences shaped his future path, resilience, and ability to face challenges. After school, Jeremy initially worked in the family business, but soon realized that his passion lay elsewhere, deciding to become a journalist. His career in journalism began at the Rotherham Advertiser, where he gained basic skills, and he gradually moved to the Kent and Sussex Courier. During this time, Clarkson began specializing in the automotive industry, which fascinated him. Clarkson's articles on cars quickly earned him a reputation as a talented and often controversial journalist, opening the door for him to host the original Top Gear show in 1988. Under his leadership, Top Gear transformed from a conventional motoring magazine into a dynamic and often humorous show that influenced global pop culture. On Top Gear, Clarkson, alongside Richard Hammond and James May, created iconic television moments that defined the genre of automotive shows. However, his career was accompanied by countless controversies. Richard Hammond. Richard Mark Hammond was born on December 19, 1969, in the English town of Solihull. He grew up in an ordinary family and had two younger brothers, Andrew and Nicholas. From an early age, he was fascinated by cars and machines, which later led him to a successful career associated with the automotive industry. His passion for cars was evident even in school, where he often got lost in his dreams of driving race cars or motorcycles. This passion led him to an interest in engineering and mechanics, which proved invaluable in his future. After graduating from high school, Hammond decided to study media and technology at Solihull School and later at Harrogate College of Art and Technology. During his studies, he worked at a local radio station, where he began developing his presenting skills. His first steps in the media world led through work at local radio stations, gradually leading him to television. One of his first television jobs was hosting on the channel Men and Motors, where he presented various automotive shows. This step was crucial as it opened the door to the world of automotive broadcasting. Hammond's passion for cars and his ability to engage the audience led producers to notice him. In 2002, Hammond received an offer that changed his life. He became a presenter of the show Top Gear. Together with Jeremy Clarkson and James May, they formed an iconic trio that shaped the show for the next decade. Hammond's energy and adventurous spirit, often inspired by his idols like Evel Knievel, brought a new dimension to the show. Unlike Clarkson's rough humor and May's intellectual calmness, Hammond was the hamster of the team, bringing courage and a touch of madness to the audience. One of the most famous moments of his career was the accident in 2006, when he lost control of the Vampire rocket dragster, which reached speeds of up to 515 kilometers per hour, and crashed. This accident nearly cost him his life, leaving him hospitalized for weeks. His recovery was slow but impressed viewers and critics alike. Hammond soon returned to the screen and continued to bring unforgettable moments to Top Gear. Although he had to tone down his adventurous side after the accident, his determination and passion for risk-taking never left him. Another iconic moment was his emotional connection with cars, as seen in the Botswana episode of Top Gear, when he fell in love with a small Opel Kadett, which he named Oliver. This bond added emotional depth to his character and showcased his human side, resonating with millions of viewers. After Top Gear, following the 2015 incident with Jeremy Clarkson that led to Clarkson's dismissal from the show, Richard Hammond, along with Clarkson and May, moved to a new platform. Together they began filming The Grand Tour for Amazon Prime, where they continued their chemistry and iconic style. The Grand Tour was successful, but did not achieve the same cult status as the original Top Gear. In addition to the Grand Tour, Hammond began dedicating more time to personal projects. In 2021, he introduced the documentary series Richard Hammond's Workshop, where he established his own workshop for restoring classic cars. This project allowed him to reconnect with his technical roots and pursue his love for cars on a whole new level. Viewers witnessed Hammond engaging in detailed work on cars, and his passion for restoring historical vehicles became his new life mission. James Daniel May was born on January 16, 1963, in Bristol, in Western England. His parents, James and Kathleen, were loving and supportive of his interests. James was one of 4 siblings and grew up in a happy environment. From an early age, he was fascinated by mechanics and engineering, which led to his lifelong passion for all things technical. After studying at Pendle College, he began pursuing a career in journalism. His first significant opportunity came at the magazine Autocar, where he became a sub-editor. Thanks to his unique humor and creativity, he not only captivated readers, but also caught the attention of television producers. He joined the modern version of Top Gear, where he created a unique dynamic with Clarkson and Hammond. May's calm demeanor and intellectual humor were the perfect counterbalance to Clarkson's sarcasm and Hammond's energy. Together, they brought not only humor, but also a deeper perspective on the automotive world to Top Gear. After leaving Top Gear, he continued working with Clarkson and Hammond on the Grand Tour while pursuing his own television projects, such as documentaries on technology, travel, and cooking. May is known for his passion for precision and detail, which is reflected in his other interests, such as playing the piano, flying, or restoring historic vehicles. He shares his experiences through books and documentary shows, placing him among the most versatile figures in the motoring world. The 3 stars of Top Gear, Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and James May, remain icons of motoring entertainment. Each continues their projects and inspires millions of fans worldwide.